Everything about this just sounds right. Damn, I can't believe I got one of these actually. After like a year and a half of waiting, saving, waiting for the right opportunity, I got the RS5. Anyways, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Mon, and it's been a hot minute since I've been back on the channel. But we got a new addition to the family. We got a 2015 Audi RS5 in the sea pang blue. Y'all already know the good stuff about this. If you don't, 4.2 liter naturally aspirated V8, dual clutch transmission, ceramic brakes, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown of why I actually bought this car over the other competitors like the E92 M3 and the C63. So with all that being said, let's get right into it. So one of the things that actually led me to buying this car was that the price was right. That's a big thing for me. I'm not the most money getting dude in the world, so the price was right for me. And the E92 M3, which was my dream car for a long time, that car is way too overpriced. And for that money you pay, you can get something newer and faster. And the C63, I love that car, it grew on me. They're overpriced too. And they're kind of hard to come by, especially a clean spec. You're paying a lot of money, like you're paying E92 M3 money. So those were two really big drawbacks to those cars. And this car specifically, these are pretty rare. You don't really see people with these RS5s. And I think because that a lot of these weren't really mass produced. And so the people who actually have these, they're holding on to them, and I don't blame them. This car is spectacular in every single way possible. So I've had this car for about a week now, and my three favorite things so far is the titanium exhaust, which has the valve in it. Great plus compared to the ones that don't have it. The second thing is the ventilated seats, because I actually didn't know these could come with ventilated seats, so that was a huge plus for me. This is a first generation ventilated seat, so it doesn't really make the seat ice cold, but it makes it cool. So that was really big for me. And my third favorite thing about the car is the active wing when it goes up and down as you're driving. I think that's an awesome feature, and it looks super good on this car. And me personally, when it's nice out, I like riding like a douchebag, wing up, sunroof tilted up. So after all that great stuff, this car isn't perfect. My three things I don't like about this car since owning it for a week are the brakes. The carbon ceramic brakes, they're good, but they're super expensive to replace. I see a lot of people go aftermarket with this car. And honestly, for ceramic brakes, I would think they would have a little bit better of a bite, but I don't know, that's just my car right now. The second thing I don't like about this car is that the seats, they're kind of like narrow. So for me, they're like, when I'm sitting down, it's like, it doesn't feel spacious, like I'm in the seat. I feel like I'm sitting on top of the seat, if that makes sense. That's just my little pet peeve about it. I don't know, I'm kind of like above average with my height and size. And the third thing that I don't like about this car is the infotainment system. It's fine, it's simple, it works, but it is outdated. But that's how these generation Audis were up until past, I think 2018 is when they updated the whole infotainment interior. I'm fine with the interior actually, as it is. It's just the infotainment is outdated. That's just a little thing of mine that I don't like about the car, but it's all good. So enough of all that, let's hop in the car and go for a drive. And I'm gonna show you guys the experience to the best of my ability on how this car really is. All right, we're in the RS5 now. We're going for a little drive. And one thing I really like about this car is the flat bottom steering wheel. I think that's awesome. It looks great, feels great. And the steering with this car, it is electronically assisted, but honestly, it feels really responsive, especially when you go through the turns. And this engine is just awesome. We're gonna put it in dynamic real quick. You just heard the transmission go already. Second gear. It's just, everything about this just sounds right. Like, you cannot complain about how this engine sounds. And this car just goes. The torque is a little bit weak up top. The total torque is about like 317. And so you really got to get past 5K for it to like really feel the power. And that's fine with me. Like, I knew what I was buying. This isn't a turbocharged car at all, but everything about this just feels right. In second gear, going through the turn nice and oh my God, I wish you guys could really hear like how this sounds. So honestly, I have some plans for this car, but you can't really do too much to these unless you like supercharge them, and I'm not spending that kind of money to do it to this car. It'd be worth it, but honestly, I like the car how it is. I just want to enhance it a little bit, you know, just kind of add my own touch to it. And so I would give you guys the drop on what I'm going to do to this car, but I think I want to keep it as a surprise. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And honestly, I just want to put my enjoyment of this car out in the world for others to enjoy. So like I said, subscribe for more banger content, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.